How can a teacher check if student understand her instruction explanation? Number 7, when is the use of the mother tongue justification? Oh, sorry, justifiable. We can move to the next slide. Yeah, this slide we talk about the question number 4. Teacher expect to organize. We divide it into 2 parts. The first part, before teaching, we focus on the lesson plan. Mean that teacher prepare the lesson plan before teach student. And the second point, teacher need to read in order to understand clearly about the lesson plan before teaching student. And the third point, must clearly understood about each student ability and make the right material for the student. This point, teacher cannot teach student that don't have material, because the material helps teacher and student to make easy to teaching and understand about the lesson. And the next point we talk about make some material. Teacher can make some material like about the paper or something that helps in the class. And the last point, check the classroom environment, like clean the classroom or clean something in the board. And the second point, during teaching. During teaching, teacher can explain them step by step and then encourage them to participate in the classroom. And the third point, always be happy for them. The last point, always be pattern with the student. Yeah, teacher, my point is already. And then I invite Sister Samnang to continue.
So thank you, teacher, and good afternoon, teacher and everyone. So my point is number 5, the ways to give clear instructions to the students. So point 1, explain the students value clearly and morality. So when you teach the student, you have to explain the student clearly to make them understand and like speak politely to students and to make them understand more. And the second point, explain them from step to step. So when you teach the students, you have to explain slowly. Even when you teach small kids, you cannot teach faster, so they cannot understand you. So you have to teach them step by step, one by one. And the teacher must have extensive knowledge. So the teacher should have a good explanation, how to explain all the students to understand all the lessons. Give the students more information that related to the lessons or provide some of actual things. Give some times for the students to speak out their ideas. So after you teach the students, you want to know the idea from the students, how can they understand the lessons? And the last one, encourage them to speak the target language, even though they are not good at it. So if you teach English, you have to let all the students to practice speaking so they can speak very good at that target language. So that's all for my point. So move to another member. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, Sister Panel. Oh, Sister.
Is that more?
Okay, hello teacher and hello everyone. This is my point. It talk about the question is asked that how can a teacher check if student understand or instruction explanation? The answer is that teacher check if students understand her instruction explanation by ask them by volunteers and create a small exercise or small quiz, review the lesson. One more point, give them homework or play games. And one more point, tell them to close the book after they review what you just taught earlier. That's all for my point, teacher.
Okay. And
you to Mr. Somung.
Yes. Family, I'm responsible for number 7. Number 7. Yeah. Another slide, please. Hello, teacher. Another slide, please.
Number 7, right?
Yes. Only one. Number 7. The teacher have to use of the mother tongue justifiable. So the teacher need to use their mother tongue language when they hear go straight to the student when the student can understand when the teacher explains to them in the second language. So there's a lot of problem with the English languages when you teach English to the student playing games. So you need to tell them in Khmer, but also English at the same time. So make them the way easier to understand what you are talking about. So if you don't use your mother tongue language, the student, yeah, they can follow, but it's hard for them. Maybe if you spend mother tongue language, you can spend only 2 or 5 minutes. And if you spend the language, you spend almost 2 hours or 3 hours more to explain to
give more information that how to encourage them to participate in the class, or what are the way that you used to encourage them to participate?
You should give them like
How or
encourage
what
them
are
to show us. I think maybe tell them about the English, the importance of the English.
Anything else? How? I think you have many ways, right? To encourage
Yes.
them to participate in the class. So the way that you explain step by step, and seem like you tell them as well. But what are the way that you use to encourage them to participate in the classroom more?
Teacher, when they can answer the question, teacher like clap your hand and then say good. Thank you so much. You can do a good work. This is incorrect, teacher.
This is the way that they encourage. Yes. Anything? Any idea to this question? So what is your technique or what is your encouragement? The way that you used to encourage in case that the student they misbehavior or they do not pay much attention to what you are teaching, or sometimes can be the kind of misbehavior. So do you think what technique do you use, or what is your strategy to coordinate them to participate with the class in the, with other students in the class?
Yeah, teacher, when they cannot pay much attention with the teacher during teaching, teacher can call his name or her name, or can call them to clap the hand and call to answer the question, teacher, and then they can pay attention.
Maybe teacher should use more body languages.
Mm-hmm.
Like stand up, sit down, look at the board, look at the pen, or write on the word, so they can pay attention to.
Okay. Anything more?
Teacher, we can call them to sing a song, teacher.
Sing a song. Is it a kind of punishment, or what do you do? How do you do? Okay, that's okay. Group nào to tiếp? Group C này, group 2 cho group 1 mà nhàចូលnữa. Group 1 nhà này.ចម្រើនគាត់cho group, how about group 3? How about group 3? Lại nhóm 3 group 1 មួយសិន.